Alright, what's up YouTube? Real quick video update of the Birmingham rollers. So right now what we're doing is we're just training these young birds here. This is the last round that I produced. Just kind of training them to the cage, to the feed, to the whistle. They just learned how to eat on their own. And they just learned how to drink on their own. So right now what I'm doing is they're understanding that they're getting feed, but I'm not overfeeding them because I want them to understand that every time I whistle, it means food's coming. So when they're really young like this, I take advantage of the young age and them not wanting to fly because they're still little. They don't even understand that they can fly. So what I'm doing right now is teaching the feed call and teaching them the tray, and then repetition also. Every morning I do the same thing, so as they get older they'll just understand that this is what we do. So gonna clean off these droppings, as I don't like to feed them with droppings on their tray because it just causes a bunch of problems. So I'll whistle maybe once or twice as they're eating and when I drop the food, so they understand that when I whistle is gonna correlate with feed. So they'll understand that the whistle and food will be a signal, or the whistle will mean a signal for food, and just to have a little bit of control. So we'll probably be doing this for the next 2 weeks. I know it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but I've been trying to focus on training my birds. We did just fly the 11 bird fly in our region, which is the 9G region, and I was able to get on the board. I've been trying to focus on training birds and focusing on just myself and my pigeons, so I took a small break from YouTube. So I was really proud of the kit that scored. These are some of the birds that were flown, and they did pretty good for their first time out. I was really impressed. I really didn't think I could score, but it was just short timing. They haven't been flown very long, and they did more than I thought they would or could do. So I was really proud of the birds. They definitely they did well because we got on the board. So for me, that was an accomplishment within itself. And yeah, so now we'll get back to a little bit more YouTube. I didn't get any footage of the fly. I was just so excited about flying, I forgot about getting video. I'm not gonna fly today just due to the weather. We haven't had this kind of weather in a while, overcast and slight wind. So just from experience, this is an excellent day to get hit. So we're just not gonna fly. We're just gonna train these guys. Cleaned out their cage. This cage is a little dirty because I don't scrape in the perches when the birds are in it. Usually when they fly is when I scrape. We're trying to learn how to score the 11 bird fly a little bit better. So if you guys have any suggestions, or you guys have any experience judging the 11 bird fly, if you guys can, please comment. I had a few conversations with some of the guys, some of the local guys in our region, some of the guys in some of the outer regions, like Bees Loft out of Indiana. We've been talking to Patrick Tate out of California. We've been talking to Green Eyes. He's also out of California in Los Angeles. been talking to some of the guys up north, and they've been sharing some of their knowledge about the 11 bird fly. I've never flown it, so I'd like to learn a little bit more. I'd like to learn what to look for, what not to look for, what we should and shouldn't fly, just so we can all learn from it and then just get better if they are going to be introducing this 11 bird fly to the California regions, which I thought was pretty cool because I was able to just pick 11 birds out of here and make one group. So I thought that was pretty cool. It leaves a little bit of a window for guys to be able to fly with the predator being as bad as it is here in California. So show you guys a little bit of the breeders. Breeding didn't go so good for me this season. We had such bad weather here in California early in the season that some of the birds just weren't breeding like they're used to breeding, just due to bad weather. So I just took their last round out, cleaned up some of the cages. So these are some of the pairs that produced for me this year. They're molting really bad right now, so they don't look so good. But they're almost done with the molt here. This cockbird here, I was able to get back from a friend. I bred him back in 2018, I believe. And I was able to get this guy back. I was really happy. Really good producing bird. Got a few kids in the kit box that are doing really well. Got this pair here from Steve Smith. I'm not sure if I made a video of them or not. Saw these birds produce some really nice pigeons, so I asked to borrow the pair just so I could make some for myself and fly them out. And then this is a new project I'm working with. This goes back to our workhorse hen blood. It's just a little bit different because the workhorse hen was made a little bit different as far as one side of the birds. Her other side goes back to these two birds here, which are like bell neck, ball head style birds. And this has always been my favorite color in the Birmingham roller breed, the bell neck birds. So I'll be producing a bunch of these here in the next few years, and I'll fly them out. Hopefully they turn out good. I purposely picked out these birds the way I did, the red cockbird with the black hand. I wanted them to have bulleye as well. There's a few things I want to learn about the bulleye pigeon, so I just took some on for myself so I could learn some of their characteristics and traits. And this is what we'll be working on probably the next 4 to 5 years and see what they do. So I'll keep you guys updated on this group here. Hopefully we have them up and flying before the weather and the predators get too bad on us, and get our second team going and be ready for next year. The goal this year was to prepare for next year, and I think I got enough birds now to work and look forward towards next year. So comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, and we will keep you guys updated.